Hello and welcome back. We have begun a new game. Uh, Not because of it really was necessary, but I actually want to try something else. Uh, to connect that there. Nope, it will not do as I want. It will fuck up. It's not happy about that idea. But it will be. I don't care. Uh, I want it this way now. So that's the way we'll do it. So most of this will be bridges. I hope it will be fair enough and work. I don't like the last connection here actually. Yeah, that sucks. Let us see if Albion can do that a little bit different. Of course, we can do it different. I think this one needs to be changed a little bit too. It's too, yeah. It's too, yeah. What is the name of it? Something like this would be better, I think. It will look a little bit better in the graphic anyway. So it's not look like it's, yeah, already fucked up from the beginning. Uh, we need 3 in the height. To get over the train tracks, and we want over the go over the train tracks and go this direction. I don't know. That's maybe something like that. Yeah, it's not looking very good, but still, it could be a little bit different, but no necessary to be. Yeah, of course not. We have just done that on the other one, so should definitely be possible. Okay, for fuck's sake. I just put a road on it and now it will not put a road on it. Great. But what now it's trying to tell us it's not on the ground or what? All of them is on the ground, but we have just put one. Ah, that's ridiculous, actually. Nothing to say people actually dish this game and don't play it. Let us see about we actually can correct it and go a little bit straight. Great. is something we don't have paid for it yet. So yeah. So I built it over here to begin with, but that was a little bit stupid because of we have removed there was a waterway down here that was splitting that up before. We have moved that a little bit, so we got a little bit more space in this on this island here to build on to begin with. So that's one of the reasons why we are beginning over again. And then I used a little bit time yesterday on building this. I'll do it ready. It should probably not have all that signals in it, but now it has the signals there, and we can always remove them if we don't want them, but that will probably go some time before we actually need that. I am not sure what it's standing on. Realistic mode is on. Should definitely have that off for a moment. And then we will build what we have on the screen now, and then we will go back on realistic mode. We should probably just figure out what we want to have our first city, and then we will begin from there. The first city should definitely not be too long away from the border, so we can make some money when we got the possibility to uh, build the car factory. Again, that will probably be some of the first stuff we want to do when we got the possibility after that. So let me see. Yeah, we will try to keep this as clean as possible down here. So maybe we should go out in this direction. Nah, bit maybe. Let's see. That one seems to be a good one. And at a good distance from the railroad, not a good distance, but a distance so we have a chance to do something. Of course, it will not be all of the lines, but the reason why we have done this is actually because of we want some more passenger lines. So maybe the 1, 2 out here will be working lines, and maybe the same out here. And then 1, 2, 3. What the fuck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5 line in the middle could actually be some kind of help lines or passenger lines, because of we need some more lines anyway to transport people around. Maybe we will use that fucking metro system again. I am not sure of that, but let me see. Anyway, we need some stuff transported in. Yeah, that will still be on vehicles to begin with. No doubt about that. We will not reduce the railroad in the first couple of hours here. But we will build it. And use that money on that. Most of the money is already used to build that now. Or not the most of the money, but the railroad is built as we want it now. So we have a lot of entrance to this. It is a little bit longer than normal because I still want this should still be able to go over to that station. If I didn't want that, we could have made it a lot shorter, but then it would only have been able to maybe go to two of the station and the other one to two of the other stations. So that would of course be enough, but now he has the possibility to go to all of them. I will probably not be happy for it in the long run, but maybe we will change it, make it a little bit shorter, so you don't have access to all of them. It seems like it was that. And we should maybe just give a silver fucking yeah, one of them or two, so we don't need to build that fucking beginner stuff before we are going back on realistic. And realistic mode is fair enough, but yeah, because of we need to make research and that kind of stuff anyway. So see how long away we wanted. Yeah, that's one of the problem because of I would really like we have it over there, but it will just be with train. So and we will not make the yeah stuff we did last time. Maybe we should just put it out over here so it actually not is that long away. We will give us still three of them actually, or six. And this time we'll put a little bit more distance between them there. So we actually maybe... What the fuck just happened there? Of course, why not? And then we will just give it still a couple of gas stations too, and then it will be what we will take from the beginning, I think. Well, maybe not actually, because of that shit will not work before we actually have power. But that was actually one of the things we want to do here, but and it is possible to put it in here now. As it didn't was last time, we have put that there was not enough space between here. So it actually could connect to the roads thing. So and then we will make a power connection as the last thing before we are going back on. I don't remember about you actually can drive over the station here. Really bad placed. Okay. I think that's some of that we need to have from the beginning anyway. What is it? Distribution offer, we cannot really have the one we want before we have made some research. Or we should take the research off, but I don't think that part is fun to take that off, but I don't even think I don't think it's fun to begin without this too. So yeah. I will three of them. And of course, it's doing that shit. So let us put it back on. Oh. Okay, the are still being built that way. Good. Nope. Yep. So in some way we are ready to build our city. We don't need the big city this time, but still we need a city that can be ready to build the cars. The question is just about we should build the fuck over here. So we are close to the water, but nah, I don't think so. We will build it in this direction here instead. That way, and then we need some vehicles. Let's just do what you normally do. We will have a couple of spots and yeah, free when we are done with this. It will probably be a space for dumbbells. Hello. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we just started over again, and I lost it. How many I was up on here? Did I actually buy any cranes? I don't know. Because of now, I was reading your message instead. Yeah, we was. I was just trying something with this, the beginning here, and try to make the entrance a little bit different. I don't know about I will continue playing on this, or I will jump back to the other one I has played the last couple of days. But I have made a little change on the map, make this island a little bit bigger than it was before. It was as I didn't have space enough over here. So yeah, and then we are back on playing it on realistic, and then I don't know about I will keep playing realistic. Not all the time probably. I will probably change a little bit in it. But for now it's okay actually. Oh, that one actually we need to put up. I don't remember about we actually buy that, but we will just take the next one. Well, we should probably build the fire station pretty fast. Too, actually, so the game don't want to burn our building station down. Bus station. That's not buses. Yeah, probably not. Oh, let's just take a small one we actually just can remove again if we don't want it. One of the things I really hate is to fucking buy all this vehicle to begin with. It would be nice if there was actually a copy thing that was working for that too. must miss a lot of vehicle for that. It's just, yeah, it's a little bit ridiculous. It's actually running them out from the closest station instead of spreading them a little bit out. And again, they have not fixed that problem still. So now all the vehicle will drive out and the vehicle cannot drive in at the same time, but of course all the station is blocked right now, so that's probably the reason why they don't want to drive in. But again, it should not block all the station, it should just have give one or two of them to out drive and then have let some of them drive in. But it's not doing it that way. I don't know. Is it not there? Wow. Did I not change it? Maybe this should be 245. I'm not sure. We are on 244 on this one. I'm not sure of that. Actually, let me just take a look. So 245 should not be there yet. Did I jump up one over or what? Maybe. It is morning here. I was just I've just been walking with the dog. No, 244 is what we are on. So 245 will probably be after I have eaten my breakfast and then into the city. So that that will be in a couple of hours. 245. I think I got some drag this night. It was pretty windy and it was pretty nice to lay without my thing over me. So I was probably getting too cold. And it's fucking a bit with my voice right now. But 245 will be, yeah, I think, two 2 hours out in the future or something like that. This is, yeah, this is too, yeah, I think I made a couple of mistakes in the other game. I will try to change something with my railroad and yeah, and we was building the car factory too long away from our city and that kind of stuff. So I will not do that mistake again. The car factory should probably be a little bit closer to the city, so we don't need trains and that kind of stuff to transport the workers to that. It would maybe be able to do it with buses and that kind of stuff. Let us just plan out the city. Nope, we will do it with that. That should definitely not be that long for now. And as always, it's good to build in, yeah, some kind of where you have two access points to everything. So at least a quarter. So you don't only have one road connection into something. Let's see, maybe, and we should maybe start a little bit better with tourism and make money on that. Maybe it would be a good idea. Cannot really do anything for that, so it must just be that way. Or we should wait on that one has built the road and blah 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 blah, and then we could drag it straight out, but fuck it, it's just a connection, and then we should probably... Definitely not that one, that one. And then just not to have too many power connection here to begin with, we will use that one in there for that one too. So... Yep. We will probably need one or two more of them. At the free ones, we do not have the possibility to do the other ones. And that will just be dirt road. We need some of that shit to clean the water. Chemical kips. That's not the word that is good in my mouth when I'm talking. I don't think I pronounce it right, but that's what it is. And then again, the game do not really have any houses that has this. Even if it's typing about you should use these houses to begin with that has its own heating system, but the game do not have any, so you need to download them. So you need to download player contents, and I am not always happy about player contents because of people can put it up in a different way, and yeah, and have yeah, making it too easy or too hard or what to say, and not really follow the rules for what it was supposed to be. And that's annoying me a little bit actually. But we need to use them, so cannot really get around it. Because of they have removed the possibility to see your resources. So you actually need to do something in the beginning. I know where my resources is, so that's not the biggest problem if I really want to. We can find it, but some of the factories we cannot really build. I don't think coal is not one of them. In my coal is around here with the old, yeah. And then we have give it a little bit more. The old river was, yeah, thing that was going out here that was splitting this core map up, and then we have put a little bit more in, and then we still have the iron down under here. So we could maybe actually start to build an iron and cold city. That would maybe actually be a good thing to do to begin with, because then we have the possibility to use the heating system and that kind of stuff. But still, we still need to build the smaller houses here to begin with anyway. Should maybe have begun that from down there. as I'm seeing it, then we will have a good possibility to change them out to the bigger houses when we get the possibility to build them. We cannot even see them right now. But this building still need heat, so we will get in some kind of trouble with that if we doing that. And anyway, we don't have the houses we want to build. I want to build that kind of house there, or this one. Definitely this one. So that's the reason why I'm beginning with that one anyway. So, nope, not that one. That was wrong. That one over here. And we can't really not close that one down and keep the house, and we cannot do it that way. It will not really do that with this mode house, so we need to have this open to place them. It's a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. Yep, we forgot to buy the cranes over here when you was starting typing. Just confused myself a little bit. And then we should probably buy dumpers for the rest. This one can get some more bosses, and that one can get some more bosses. So we don't put the bosses in on the same station. The station was connected to that, and the two of them was connected to the middle, and the two of them was connected to that one. So we will just give them dumpers on the two last ones over here. Oh. Oh. Nope. Why is it? Yeah, hiding that one. Nope. We need. Is it under that one? No, it's over here. Okay, we can actually already build that. But this one will just be faster. It's not really need to be built. Oops, I forgot about that actually. Maybe this is not a good idea. Should probably cut some of them down and connect them a little bit longer in or something like that. So 3 of them only would have one entrance out here, I think. Would probably be a good idea. like this. Oh yeah, we should have some demolition officers too, actually. It can probably wait a moment, but that's actually pretty ridiculous. I'm not happy about actually have them there. Seems to be too close to the water. And over here it seems to be too close to the fucking railroad, but I don't really think we need this to anything. It's still the entrance of the railroad. Most of the railroad will beginning from out here and works it out. Work its way out to where we actually need them. It's just ridiculous. It should take that long time to build. That's one of the things I don't like with the beginning in the realistic mode. It's taking too long time actually to build. Keep that connection there and just delete that piece of road here or something like that. Maybe only the two of them here. So we don't have that much traffic jam. It's wild how fast the time is actually going when we are playing this game. And it's not in-game, it's out here in the real world. Time is going pretty fucking fast. It is like the game speed out here. The speed out here, it's being speeded up. Actually, I think we made a mistake. So we don't want them to put citizens in the houses to begin with, huh? That would be a mistake. Oh yeah, that was a mistake too. To put a fucking warehouse on your store system. That's really not good. It's not really working anyway, so if they don't have fixed it, of course. So we should not get any citizens in when the house is done. That's actually what we want. We want that one to be a high priority. And again, they should change that so it actually was high, low, and medium on the fucking workspaces too, instead of that system with you need to put a single house up to be working on that station or working on that station, or both of them to be sure of. You don't have people that's not employed. And then they should try to fix the fucking problem with the vehicles. The speed of them, the way they are moving, so vehicles that has been out on a job do not need to be transported home, they are just jumping home. Like the people, they are driving out. The same thing with the workforce. People that's working here is not really going home. It seems like they are using some time before they actually coming home. But they are just jumping from there to their home and then there will go some time before they're actually doing anything else. I think that should be some kind of travel home time, but still, I want to see them do it. Going out from the workspace and going home and using free time on it and not fucking travel time or what they're calling it because they are working 8 hours and they have 16 hours free time. So you cannot have 4 hours of travel time too. That's fucking 28 hours in a day, if we should see it that way. Or else the math in it is not going up. Yeah, it's not really, it's not fitting the system, but nothing in this game really fit the system because of when we are checking a vehicle out, it's not driving the fucking speed it's telling us it's doing, and that's another problem actually, because of you can not really start to build in here from the beginning because of it will take your vehicles too long time to actually travel a distance you should do on a couple of fucking yeah short time. If you have it can be, I cannot remember what the maximum speed is. Maximum speed on this road is 35. But with 35 kilometers in an hour, you should actually be able to go down to the fucking end of the map and halfway back again in 1 hour. And it's not even close to that. So that's a little bit ridiculous. Yeah. What the fuck is my vehicles doing over here? They are falling off the road. I hope it was just a graphic file because I was too long away, but else we will get in problem with that later. Probably get the game to fucking crash. Yep. That's definitely not good. Ridiculous how many fucking mistakes there is in this game still. Right. It will probably get our game to crash if we don't change that. I am just checking about that other places that has that problem too. Or else we need to fucking stretch this one out so it's probably a little bit more straight. And that could maybe fix it. Maybe a load safe possibility. Yeah, load and safe. But it's fucking ridiculous they don't fucking can figure it out to fucking let them drive around. Yeah, great. We will just try to fix that. It must be... Yep, and we cannot do that. Great. That was not the one I wanted to cut, but fair enough. Cannot cut that one because of that vehicle on it, but... Yeah, okay, I can stop the cut of that one. Oh. Yeah, we cannot because of the fucking vehicles keep coming. It seems like it's the same fucking route. Yeah, it's days on the fucking road. Food, for fuck's sake. Hospital. Nope, I did not. So I understand this hospital should be able to heat itself. I've not really used it a lot. But now we will try it. Hospital, then food, and then we are probably not finding food in there. Oh, which one should we take today? IKEA? I just think we are taking that oil thing we are normally using. This one was a little bit overkill. But a good thing about what we was finding out on that, in the left and the right end, that's actually a possibility for vehicle to pass over. So they can actually drive, yeah. They, they can actually drive over here and passing over without going into the fucking store. A lot of the buildings has actually a problem with that. And I don't remember about this building as one of them, or it's actually allowing vehicles, most firefighters to drive over here. But in case of it's not doing that, we have already connected this piece with just a little piece of dirt road, so they actually can get out and put the fire out there. We got that one, so we have the possibility to set that one up. Or let us take that one. And then we want some firefighters in. It's not built yet. For that we need some of them. We will probably need them for something else too, so... Open... we should probably not have died 3, we should have 2 and 1 refrigerated, that one of them that can drive with meat. Yep, that's another word that's not laying good in my mouth. Nope, it would definitely not want to do that. Could of course take one of them. It will not. My tank cannot fucking make that last Kruger Crow on it to fucking say that. And of course, then we need some yeah, study thing, so they actually can we can research universes. Mostly that one, but we need the 2 others too. Not that one. We are taking the small ones because of the size of this one. Yeah, and it can only have around what is it, 225. And here we have the small one that can have 100. So that's 3 of them, and that's full. Yeah, it occupied that much space. For the other one, it's occupied that much space. And as you can see, they have not really been very friendly where they have put the fucking footpath. All of them is in the one end. So if they have spread it a little bit out, so there have been footpaths all around the fucking building, it would maybe have been a little bit better to use. And of course, I've allowed a lot more people in it, maybe around 1,000 people or something like that. It would probably have been a little bit more right with that fucking big building. And again, this is a player item. And again, as I was starting to say in this game, player items can actually fuck the game up because of the the players actually decide how many people there should be in the can be in the building, how many teachers, how many blah blah, and how so and so on. So in that way, it can actually fuck the game up really badly. So it's all the fun's going out of it. Anyway, for me, maybe not for other people, but I'm losing it a little bit when it's getting too easy, or not too easy, but when something is not as it's supposed to be, and that's probably too easy. But the reason why I like that is because of it's not filling that much, and it's not need heat, so we can actually put that in to begin with. And again, over here on the heat, of course, we have something. We have the two of them, electric heating station. But as you're seeing, there has a green arrow on it. That means it's player items. So we would not really have that. We would only have this one if you don't have downloaded anything, and that's need coal to run on. Of course we can, of course we can build it, and we can travel coal in on vehicles. Of course, that would be a possibility. Or build the fucking railroad before we are really starting the city up, and do it that way. And of course this, yeah, it's pollution is high, so it should definitely not be too close to the city. Yeah, and maybe not in the water fucking side. Yep. So for now we will just forget about that and use our 3 buildings, yeah, that can heat themselves up. 11 firefighters. That's okay. So yeah, I don't know. After this, before I'm coming back again, I think I will build some of it a little bit faster and then be ready to research and that kind of stuff. Now we must see how much of it actually I've built before we are leaving this. It actually seems like it's getting a lot of it built. Maybe we don't need to do that. Just the fucking road over here we was fixing. Let us hope that would be some of the last thing we need to do that with, but it will probably not. Some of the railroad we will probably need to do it with too, because of railroad is really fucked up to build. It's taking years to build it because of the fucking vehicle it's driving that fucking, yeah, slow, and yeah, it's just annoying. And when you are actually using it, it's a lot more annoying to build railroads because of you seriously need to have an eye on them all the time, or they will block your railroad, as we have talked about a couple of times before. Getting a little bit angry over it a couple of times, and yeah, try to tell them they actually should fucking change that system. Because if you don't have a fucking signal on your railroad, then the building train can figure it out to drive if they're driving into each other and that kind of stuff. One of them will just disappear and go back to the beginning, but you cannot really figure that out when that signals. Some of them can when the wheel really is fucking it up, but it's mostly when they're trying to drive in front of each other, then one of them will disappear. But if that's a signal, the most of the train will just stop and they will never drive into each other. and you will just stand and look at each other and nothing will happen. And that's a little bit fucked. And I think this system is fucked too, but who knows? Maybe it will be good. Maybe we can figure something out with the signals here. It's changed, all of them has changed signals, so I don't know. I hope a little bit on they actually can block each other, so maybe it will be possible. Uh, yeah. Why the fuck do they not have the same color? Is there already something wrong? Something that was not connecting right, or what? That's weird. I would have imagined it should have been that color, that color, that color, that color as it is here. And then we are coming down here, and it seems like that's something wrong. Why? And that one looks like it's not built. It is built, is it not? Yeah, it is. The only thing I could, the only thing I did was actually I disconnected one. I think it was that one. I disconnected a couple of them, but maybe this one was the worst one because of we was taking that one in right in the connection. That's sometimes a problem. So it's not connected with both of them, but only the one of them. So that one is maybe not connected, and this one is, or the other way around. Can it be that one that's making all that fucking... Maybe. I will take a look on that before I'm coming back online again. I think. Maybe I will do it next time when I'm starting to go online, but... Adjust a little bit. Why is it not continuing out the whole way out? Maybe it will correct itself next time we are loading. Oh. Did we have made that mistake more places and not corrected it? Damn. It was... It's pretty annoying. It's not have the same color anyway. I am not sure about it's that connection over here that's the problem, but we can try to take a look on that. But then we definitely need to take that one off. It looked like there was a problem on that one. It was just difficult to see it. It has not changed a lot anyway. A white one. I don't ever think I've seen a white one before. I've seen a light blue, but never one that was white. Only when we are building fucking train tracks, then they are white. Maybe we need to do it with all of them. Just to be sure, that one should definitely not be a problem, but... Please not change the shit. Weird. Yeah, I was sure it should have looked like this if it has been correct. So I'm thinking from this point off and in that's something wrong there, but maybe not. I cannot really see it on the fucking signals. It not seems there's a problem with the signals. None of them it's all of them it's the same way. And I'm not really want to remove the signals because of sometimes it's nearly impossible to put them in again. Because of we have maybe placed this a little bit too close to the other one, and then it's nearly impossible to hit the right one. It's fucking weird. We have our blue one, but as we was talking about, nearly impossible. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's something wrong in this area. Now we cannot even hit the one we need to hit. And that was too short, of course. Why not? Then let us try to load. I don't think it was saving. And anyway, we need to fucking stop anyway, so we will load and probably stop. Just to have our cross back. Oh, maybe we need to fucking change whole that fucking connection system. That sounds not to be a fun thing to do. Since use that. It's a little bit cold. Okay, anyway, it's before. Okay, the white one is gone, so that's always something. So it was helping a little bit to load, but still there's a little bit of a problem in it still, but now the problem has moved all the way out. I don't fucking know. And there still maybe is a problem with one of them, but there should not be. Okay, it seems like there was a problem with that in the middle too. Really looking pretty much like each other now. So maybe. Yeah, that's a new. This is over for now. Actually, I will drive into the city now and get me some breakfast and coming back and then continue. I will just see about it. Actually, have changed the fucking train line now where we are loading again after we have fixed it, and then I will end it for now. The clock is 8 now. Yeah, 1 minute over, and yeah, the place I'm normally buying my breakfast in is open now. I don't know why it's first open 8 o'clock. It's a little bit ridiculous. They are actually missing all the people that's going to work at 7 o'clock. If they was open 6:30, you would have actually have been able to get the people that need breakfast before they are going to work at 7 coming into the store too, but they don't want that. It's a little bit weird. Oh, is that one already that long in that? I was not seeing anything of that movie. Alone. It's a little bit of weird movie. That's nearly only 2, 3 people in it or something like that. But it's actually pretty okay. Maybe they could have been finding a little bit better, uh, yeah, actor to play the bad role. But he's doing it pretty okay actually. But yeah, there was a couple of sides and thing I would have done a little bit different in it if it was me. But I am not making movie, so what do I know about that? Nothing. Yeah, okay, now it has moved over there, but weird. So I will be back later, couple of hours, maybe an hour or something like that, then I will be back with 2:45. Goodbye.